Welcome to The Priority Shift, a podcast dedicated to focusing on your true priorities, both personal and professional, using the 80-20 method. I'm your host, Christina Walker. Let's dive in. Episode 25, Pivoting to Growth, a Coca-Cola case study. Every company or career guru talks about growth and how to do it faster. But you have to create the space for that growth, and that can be hard, unpopular, and an uphill battle if people do not understand them. Below, I will share how Coca-Cola did just that in 2020 and spoke about it openly. They don't use the words 80-20, but their application of it still stands. In 2020, their CEO, James Quincy, eliminated half of the Coca-Cola portfolio. You can imagine the outrage both internally and externally over eliminating half of the portfolio. One of those large consumer brands that they did eliminate was Tab, T-A-B. You may be wondering what Tab even is, unless you are from the South. Think of it more like an economical Coke flavor with a little mix of Dr. Pepper too, maybe? It wasn't a personal favorite of mine, but sometimes would be at kids' birthday parties. I will link the video down below so you can also watch it. The CEO goes on to share that they eliminated about 200 brands of products, which is a large number, but it only encompassed about 2% of the sales. That means 200 brands were making up probably the bottom 2%. And a reminder that your 20s are the bottom 80% of your sales. These were the 20s of the 20s. But let's think about what these brands are actually doing to the business and the space they are taking up both physically and on the spreadsheets. You have to have people, which are salaries, working the lines, managing the lines, dealing with supply chain, moving inventory around, shipping said inventory, and then you have the physical inventory that are also dollars being tied up that do not allow you to invest elsewhere. From that big change, Coca-Cola was able to innovate and bring new products to the market because they had the space and capital to do just that. You probably have new favorites of products that Coke has released since they made the changes in 2020. Change is hard. And we as people can become emotionally connected to a product and a brand that we love. But it's important to realize that businesses has to continue to grow. It's not a hobby where you can keep things around forever just because you love it. It has to make business sense. And I would always rather get rid of a product versus have to cut employees and livelihoods. Thanks for listening, and make sure to leave us a 5-star review on your favorite listening platform. And share this with a friend, colleague, or manager. Find more info at PriorityShiftSolutions.com and reach out to Christina directly to get started with coaching and applying the 80-20 method.